What's up everyone? Today we are going to be unboxing a new device here on the Gadgets 360 YouTube channel. Now this phone is called the Realme C3. It's a budget smartphone. Both the variants are priced under 8,000 rupees and there's a lot of exciting things about this smartphone that we can't wait to discover. So let's get started and unbox this phone. Before we begin our unboxing of the Realme C3, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you get notified when we publish new videos. So this is the box of the Realme C3. There's a plastic wrapping on top which we are going to remove right now. It has the standard Realme color. Now let's flip the box and see what all is there on the box itself. So on the sides you have the Realme C3, which is the name of the smartphone. At the back you have some specifications listed such as this 5000 mAh battery, Helio G70 processor, a 6.5-inch mini drop display, which essentially means an almost all-screen design with a tiny little notch at the top, and along with that we have an AI dual camera written here. There are also some other things mentioned here such as the blazing red color and the fact that this variant has 4GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. Some more specifications are listed here at the base. At the top we have the Realme logo. And now let's open the box to see what's inside. So first you'll find some documentation hidden in this leaflet. Just the quick start guide, some warranty information, etc. And then there is the smartphone itself, which is wrapped in plastic. So let's take it off quickly. Yeah, so this is the Realme C3, and as we mentioned before, this is the blazing red variant. So let's power on this device and then take a look at what else is in the box. So this is the charging adapter. It has a USB Type A port on one end, and let's look at the specifications. Yes, it's a 10-watt charging adapter, which is nice to see. Now let's look at the charging cable itself. So this is a micro USB charging cable, and I don't think there's anything else in the box. Oh yeah, I'd missed one thing, which is the SIM eject tool along with the leaflet. So here it is. It's going to be useful in a bit, so let's keep it here for now. Now let's quickly set up the Realme C3. So this is Realme UI, which is based on Android 10, which is a first. We haven't seen this before on other smartphones. So first let's go to the settings menu to see the version of Android this device runs. Yes, it's definitely Android 10. So this phone has the December 2019 security patch pre-installed. Now after updating we might get a better or a more recent security patch, but for now out of the box it's the December security patch. Let's open up the SIM tray. And yes, here you can see that it has 2 slots for SIM cards and 1 for a micro SD card. The Realme C3 has a nice and tall display. It's a 6.5-inch HD plus screen with a 20:9 aspect ratio. And at the back you can see the sunrise gradient pattern, which looks really nice on this red color. There's a dual rear camera setup with a 12 megapixel primary camera and a 2 megapixel depth sensor. There's a 5 megapixel front camera on this device. Now let's take a look at the Realme UI itself. There are some preloaded apps here which can be removed, which is good news, but it's still not great to see so much bloatware on this device. The UI will feel familiar to those who use stock Android. It's actually quite good to see Realme slowly moving towards stock Android. Now I still remember the days of ColorOS 5.2, which used to look like iOS rather than Android, and that to an old version of iOS. And now we have Realme UI based on Android 10 here, which is much closer to stock Android. So this is the micro USB port at the base, the headphone jack and a loudspeaker. At the top there's nothing. And on the left side we have the volume buttons along with the SIM tray. On the right side there's the power button. The Realme C3 has the MediaTek Helio G70 chip, which is a new one. I don't think we've seen this in other smartphones yet. Now this smartphone is available in two variants, 3GB of RAM with 32GB of storage at 6,999 rupees and 4GB RAM with 64GB storage at 7,999 rupees. The Realme C3 has a 5000 mAh battery, which should be good enough for most people, but we'll be able to tell you how the processor performs, how the battery life is, and how the cameras perform after a full review of this device, which will be coming up on this channel shortly. So that was a quick look at the Realme C3. What do you think about this smartphone? What are your thoughts on this video? Let us know via the comment section below. And for all things tech, log on to gadgets360.com.